Hello, welcome back to another exciting session. I'm your host Mahesh Karya, and today we are going to create kind of RESTful API with the FastAPI. So FastAPI is a modern framework, Python framework, and it is built on the top of Python. This is better than Flask and other frameworks. No need to create documentation, in short. So we are going to use MySQL as a backend. So you have to have few things available before proceeding. So yeah, this is my to-do list. So you have to have Python available, version 3 or more than 3, and pip, which is a package manager to install FastAPI, virtual env. So I'm going to use virtual env. You can use the alternatives as well, and this is the pip install FastAPI. SQLAlchemy, we are using SQLAlchemy as a ORM, object for object relational mapping, so no need to write queries directly. UVCon for server, PyMySQL is a driver. So install XAMPP, you have to have XAMPP or something else which is mandatory for MySQL, like MAMP if you are on Mac. So this is all your choice how to use. You install MySQL from Docker or anything else, you use Workbench, whatever it may be, it's all up to you. This is your choice, guys. Install MySQL client from VS Store. I'm going to tell you guys. Okay, so you have to have VS Code available. After that, I'm going to create a new folder on my desktop, name it whatever it may be. I'm going to name it FastAPI. Okay, and this code will be available on GitHub as well. You can grab this from link given in the description. So yeah, after that you can hit, I'm going to use shortcuts, so control plus backtick for terminal, or you can open your terminal from here as well. My default terminal is a bash, so you can download git bash as well, or WSL, whatever it may be, but I always prefer to use git bash over others. And after that you have to have Python available, so check for Python version, Python -v, Python -v, and not small v, capital V, and pip hyphen capital V. Yeah, you can also check like that, Python mpip. You can install packages like that. So if you don't have virtual env, so you can install virtual env, and I already have it, so I don't need to install this again. And virtual env space. Okay, so yeah, it's created. Now you can see the new folder it's created over here, so you just need to activate this. So source venv/cr scripts /activate. If you are on Windows, if you are on Mac or Linux or Unix based systems, you can use bin instead of scripts. So yeah, so it's activated. Now I can create a new file which will be index.py. You can create manually, or you can hit the touch command, or whatever it may be. So yeah, I have created this file. You can create it manually over here as well. And after that I'm going to install few packages like pip install FastAPI, SQLAlchemy, and PyMySQL, and the last one is UVCon for my server, UVCon, I guess. Yeah, this is it. So now we can write code here. So from FastAPI import FastAPI, app will equal to FastAPI, and simply app.get. This for general testing only. I will implement the proper flow of architecture. Read something. Okay, and here we go. You just need to return any JSON object will be message is hello world. That's it, finish I guess. And once I start with uicon, your file name index colon your function name app, that's it, and hyphen reload, so no need to reload after each change if you change any file. And you just need to open your browser and hit localhost colon 8000. you will get this you will get nothing, you just need to hit /doc, so you will get this ready-made Swagger documentation, which is the coolest thing of FastAPI. You don't need to create documentation. Execute this and in return you will get this hello world response. The next thing, you have to create the structure, like config folder should be there, will be container db dot something by. Okay, then you have to have models. In models we are going to create MySQL tables, you can say. We'll have schemas. Lots of guys will be confused in schemas and differentiating between models and schemas. So pandantic we'll use in schemas, and models will define the tables, the table structure over here. So yeah, next thing, routes, to routes between the different pages. And the last thing I guess, models, schemas, routes, controllers. No need to use controllers for now. So config db will start from db only. So yeah, again from SQLAlchemy import create engine. Okay, now in here engine will be equal to create engine, and in here we'll pass this we can say SQLite. You can use SQLite as well. If you don't want to use the MySQL, you can simply type SQLite colon / or name of your DB, whatever it may be, it will automatically generate. So this is the perfect thing. So this is the best way, or MySQL plus any driver like PyMySQL. We are going to install this thing / your name of your host, sorry, localhost colon 3306 is the default port for Python, sorry, MySQL, and your testdb will be available. So you need to use my exam before proceeding. So you can grab this from here, apachefriends.org, and you will get the link over here. For Windows, Mac, this is available for so I already have it, no need to download this thing. So from here I'll get exam control panel, and over there we can start Apache and MySQL. So yeah, it's just started, so we can continue with this. So before that I need to install pip install PyMySQL. Okay, that's it, finish. Now we can create connection, I guess. Okay, this is it. Okay, so connection will be like this, dot connect. Okay, that's it, finish I guess. No extra work should be here. And inside models you can directly create index.py or user.py. There should be index.py as well, so I should create index.py as well. Here will contain, so from SQLAlchemy import we can say metadata, and meta will equal to metadata. So yeah, this is it. And here we will import like models dot user and import users. So users will define over there. So yeah, this is it I guess. And inside here we'll define from SQLAlchemy import you need a table, you need a column, okay, you need a meta as well, so we'll import meta from somewhere else. So we should define this meta property. Oh, I'm not sure where should we define this, but it should be here only. So yeah, we'll see it later if something goes wrong. So for now it's simply like it should be like this. So yeah, we can proceed. From config.db import your meta, we can say. So yeah, users will equal to a table, and table will contain a name of table like users, and comma your meta object, okay, and comma column will be containing integer will be type of something, but for now integer will be better. And name, I guess it should be like this, id comma integer and comma primary key equal to true. Make sure t should be capital, and after that comma separated other column names. So you can use anything you want, name, email, password, kind of basic stuff I'll be using here. So string, this will be type of string. You can define your length like 255 I generally use. So you can define according to your choice, like for gender we generally use 6, length we use, for zip code we use 6, or it's all up to you how you use it. So name, then I need email, and the last one should be password. So yeah, this is it. We can grab this from anywhere else. So this is it, I guess. Now I'm going to use index.js to import users. For now I'm not sure. In schemas also we'll create a user.js. so from pydantic import we need to define a base model, I guess, from here. So class user, you should be capital, and base model, it will be inherited from base model, and after that you just need to define id will be type of int. Okay, then the next thing will be the name will be type of string, email will be type of string, and the password will be type of string. For now it's fine, I guess. I'm not sure why we are getting this thing. Pydantic, we need to install Pydantic. No, why we are getting this, I'm not sure, but it's fine. So in routes as well, we need to create user.py, and after that in here we'll import from, we are using FastAPI import your API router. So API router, so we'll create a new API router with name user. So API router, and which will be imported from imported in index. So it will be similar, user.get, whatever it may be, slash for now, and async, you can use async. Def your name like read data. Okay, so no need to use params here. And in return will return users dot select, users dot select, and will be wrap. We can wrap this in connection dot execute. Okay, and we'll be importing connection from db config.db. so config.db import CONN connection, so we can use it over here. So and users will be having users from models will get users, so models dot index also you can grab users like this. So users will, so this is it, I guess this is it, nothing else should be needed over here. And in schema only we are getting error. Import base model, import can only be used in TypeScript. Oh my god, this is a JS file I'm using, it should be py. Okay, that's it, and now we can proceed. So okay, it should be 1 2 3 4 and 5. So for get all elements, get with id, so you can use id over here. Then you can grab id, define it should be inside int, and here we'll use where. In where you just need to use users dot column is c dot id will equal to id, that's it. In here we'll use post method, so in post method we'll define write data. In execute we'll simply use insert over here, and in here we'll use values. So in values we'll define, like you can define like user dot name will equal to, no, you can define like this, name equal to user dot name, email equal to user dot email, and password will equal to user dot password. So there is need to use cryptography or something else to encrypt your password and decrypt while logging, signing in, or it's all up to you how you use it. It's not it should not be like this. So, and one more thing, it should not use fetch all, because it will use return statement, same like select after inserting data. So we'll get the new records, new entries over here once you. And one more thing, you need to pass user here, and you need to define user data type, and we'll get this data type of user from the schemas. Okay, so schemas dot index you can define as well here as well, so it will be good practice to use schema. So in schemas here I just need to define index.py, and from schemas dot user import capital user. So yeah, this is it. So we'll grab this from here. It's all up to you how you use it, but I always prefer to use like this. So yeah, so now we are getting this user here, and now we can update the data. We use for update put, will pass the same thing, id over here as well, and in here we'll pass two things. Id will be type of integer, and at the same time user will be type of user. Okay, and which will be, and in here if you want to import the data, you just need to use connection dot execute, and in here users dot update simply, and in update you need to define the values, whatever the values you, I don't need to define values, I guess. Let's see, I don't think value should be like this. It should be inside update only, but even though I'm not sure for now. So yeah, and we will, I don't think so it's needed. So dot where condition will be similar to this only, like this. So you can grab this from here as well, and simply define in read data will use update data, will be more better, and in here you just need to check the id should match with this id. So yeah, this is it. And the last one is delete. So you can delete the data, name it delete, and here as well we'll use a con dot execute and define users dot delete. Okay, and delete where condition will be same, I guess. So yeah, this is it, and we can check it. We need to import this thing in index.py, so don't need to use this thing, no need to use this thing, just use, no, we need app, and app dot include router will be using user here. We'll get it from routes dot index, like this, import user. So from route as well, why I'm creating index, because when you work on multiple multi-structure project, you just need to define index will be having all, it's all up to you by the way, there is no need also, but it makes sense. So from routes dot user import user, so we can grab this from here. So yeah, from we are getting user from here, and that's it for now. Control plus backtick, and to restart we'll get few errors as well, but no, we are not getting any errors. Good. And if I reload this thing with the docs, then I'll get some error. No, very good. If I try it out, execute something, will get error. No, okay, I'm not getting error. This is my previous data. I have done this same table, I guess, previous time. If I hit write data in a yeah, this is the error. Okay, so in your schemas, make sure to not use id, because id we have defined as auto incremented. So yeah, this is it. And if I reload this thing, same thing, and we'll check this. So yeah, this is the body that I should pass. So if I define something, the name like John, what is and password will be like @123. Okay, and if I hit exit, you will get a written response. This is my current response, id is 8. Okay, you'll be getting 1, I guess. After that, if I want to get a specific data, I'll hit the id over here and execute the query. I'll get a single entry over here. Okay, and if I go here, input, so I just need to put the data. Write out ID will be 8, and for that I'll use the same format like this with presetted with something. So yeah, input body, I'm passing this thing preceded by @ symbol, so we can identify the record is updated. So make sure to password should be you have to update password. So in update we are getting error. Let's see. In John Doe extra data, okay, it's fine. So let's see what we are missing in routes user, and control plus backtick to close this up. And input method, here we have passed ID, then we have passed user. In update I guess we are doing something wrong. Okay, I guess values should be there. Values, I'm not sure, I told you. Let's see again. Oh my god, this is the issue, not this one. So yeah, it should not be like that. You must have seen this before. So yeah, if I hit the backtick again and submit the button, then I'll get internal server error. Okay, to type error, additional argument should be named got name. So yeah, so let's see it works with values or not. Values, and let's see, take this again, and if I execute this, yeah, this is updated. So values was there, I was sure about that. And the last part of this process is to delete something. So I'm going to minimize everything to delete something. Try this out, execute. Without ID, how it will execute, right? So I need to define ID here in your delete. So make sure to define ID, which will be type of int. By default it is string, that's why I have to define the ID over here. And I got error here, no. Okay, we'll execute this again, we'll refresh the page, and we'll get this ID block here. So we can grab the ID 8. So now the data is gone, so you can see this, only 6 and 7 is here. So yeah, this is it. So thank you very much all of you guys for being with me, supporting me all the time. It's been pleasure to be here. If you like my video, please make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and tell me something about what you want from my side. I'll be creating more such videos, and thank you very much. Bye bye.